Welcome along, everyone. What was it like, that experience, jumping into your first race?
It's been my life ever since I can remember.
Look, it really was unbelievable.
I think it's awesome.
Just go out there and give it your all every time. And
when you're young and you get in the old man super stock and you wreck it, I mean, it's pretty cool.
Craig Booker with the big smile. He is the voice that's behind what you get to hear every Sunday night.
Give it the hoot, Daddy. Look at that field. Doesn't it look fantastic?
Welcome along, everyone, to, of course, another Kokpit Media Show. The weekend that has been, and obviously another week ahead coming up. We've got a busy week, so we'll tell you more about that. It's an excitement week as well, and it's all around, obviously, the stock car teams. We'll talk more about that. But over the last couple of days, we had the DriftKartz Ministocks in Paradise, and we've got a couple of the young men joining us who, of course, victorious in the weekend that was. But my good friend joins me right now for this Sunday special show. Booker, how you, Booker?
Oh, I'm good, mate. I am doing really well. It's I've been battening down the hatches today in preparation. But yeah, I'm good, and I'm excited to hear from these young kids, you know, that they went and competed in their biggest event for their class on the weekend at Rotorua Speedway with Sonia and Stan and the crew, and mate, they come out victorious, these two kids, and what a way to go, eh? I mean, it's awesome. I'm glad they've decided to come on tonight, and we did this special show just for them tonight in advance of what I would normally do would be our online racing stream. But yeah, so I thought, well, let's get them on and let's see these future champions, mate, shall we say?
Yeah, exactly, 100%. You know, they are the future of the sport that we dearly love, all motorsport fans out there, Speedway fans. But, you know, we made mention too on our Cockpit post earlier today around everyone being safe. Cyclone Gabrielle has turned up. So for all the families, everyone up in the far north, we're thinking of you. You're going through what you've been through, obviously, a couple of weeks back. Where I live in Pidal, but around the Coromandel Peninsula, no schools. Kids are staying over for the next few days. We're in the alert to level 4 at the moment, and it's not painting a pretty picture at the moment, so the next 24 hours will be telling. But for everyone down the east coast of New Zealand, take care, please be safe, and the opportunity arises from your bosses out there to stay at home and work safe from home. Do it, because we don't want you on the road. This one, apparently, if you thought the one 2 weeks ago was pretty bad, this one's got a bit more of a grunt when it comes to wind, gusty, strong winds, 140 k's plus, and you got some heavy rain. So just preparing yourself and making sure you look after yourselves and get safety first and foremost.
Yeah, mate. And so just a quick note too. So how did old Councillor Scotsman Wilkinson go on the weekend, mate? It's everyone who didn't see it on our page, you can see Kinsey wearing his kilt.
Yeah, no, it was brilliant, mate. To be honoured to do this role, especially at the 30th anniversary of our annual Pidal Highland Games in Tattoo, you know. Yeah, so I walked around with my head held high, actually. I was quite proud to represent the community and be given the official chieftain. So that bestowed upon me to have quite a major role. Actually, my role was quite an important role. So we're there with the evening tattoo. I did a bit of judging, handed out prizes, but I'll be back there next year as well. We're in the Buchanan clan kilt and everything like that. So yeah, no, it was awesome, mate. I loved it. I was in my little old world, actually. I was right in.
Awesome. There was some good racing on the weekend at a lot of tracks, you know. Very awesome scenes. We had the Super Saloon champs on, and we had a great meeting at Hawke's Bay here. I think there's a few other places where I think Huntley raced last night as well, and quite a few tracks. I think Waikaraka Park got theirs done as well. So that's awesome. But hey, look, be aware this week we are going to do no rest for the wicked for myself and Reno. We're doing a teams build up to the 4x4. 4x4, get it right. The
Outlaw 4x4.
The Outdoor 4x4 stock car teams championship at Huntley this weekend. Now, do be aware. So I'll just give you a quick lineup. So Monday, the shows will start at 7 each night. Monday, we've got the Can-Do Fishing Crushers. So that's your Canterbury team. Then we've got the Speedway Garage Otago Outlaws stock car team. And then we have the Wellington Young Guns. So that's our Monday lineup. That's a pretty good lineup, Kins. Then Tuesday, we've got the Stratford Stormers, followed by the Wanganui Vulcans and the Miani Maulers. So remember, we have 2 from each team. And Wednesday night's the big one. The big one. We have Red Wooten and sponsors and team coming on, and they will do the live draw for the teams for the weekend. So the live draw right here, that'll be about just after 7 on Wednesday night, the 15th this week. Come join us for the live draw with Red and the team. And then after them we'll have the Waikato Raiders on. Of course, we've got to have the Raiders on after the draw. And then the Rotorua Rascals after that. And then our final night will only be Thursday. It's only 4 nights this week. We got the Demon Palmerston North Pumas, the Auckland Alley Cats, and the AP Kings. So that's our lineup this week, people. So come join us. Come join the conversation and fun. It's going to be awesome.
Yeah, it's a big week. Yeah, it's going to be a massive week. Like it has been a couple of weeks back when we did the build to obviously the teams down in Palmy. As you mentioned, we've got a couple of young men just waiting there on the sideline to have a chat with us. I just want to send out a congrats to Cowling winning the 1NZ. Of course, your Hawke's Bay guy Flynn coming in 2, and Craig Cardwell, but he doesn't change his number from the New Zealand Super Saloons. Obviously, the New Zealand Modified Grand Prix. Just want to give a big shout out to our mate that races online with us, Aaron Lewis. He got in the top 10 from the G16, Garage 16. Well done, Aaron. We'll look forward to catching up with you sometime soon online, but also Jacko, John Jackson for winning the GP. Also the other Wellington car, 17W down there as well. And then our other friend too, Brad Lane, coming in 3rd for the GP down at Wellies. Big shout outs going out to P Knuckle, who's jumped on the show, Carl Cuppendale, hey mate, Henry Ford, Richard and Trudy Aldridge, Scott Honeybow, Dave Thomas has joined us, Tyler Ingram, Chris Bailey, Tanya's on the show as well, Stephen, the list just goes on. Noah, Scott Honeybow, yeah, wicked. Ams has joined us as well.
Yes.
Henry Ford.
Follow the river.
Yeah,
Follow the river.
Yeah.
I see Ricky Lee's parents jumped on and said Ricky had a massive weekend. She didn't get on the podium, but came away with a 2nd in the best pairs for Tier 3 and managed to get a win. And the best thing comment I like about it at the end, Kins, is made some new friends from down the south. Awesome event. And that sums up our speedway, doesn't it? You know, she went there, she had fun, she met new people, made new family and friends. And that's what it's all about. They start in the Ministocks and it goes all the way through. I love that comment, mate. That's awesome. If you don't know, Ricky Lee, we had her on the build-up show on Wednesday. So, yeah, that's awesome. Good news. Thank you for that. I love hearing things like that.
Wicked. And that's what it's about, eh? That's exactly what our show's about as well, and why we do what we do and have fun. We better bring in the guy that won, obviously, the MIP Junior, on the podium, number 1, 98K.
Well, I'm going to pop out and leave you to interview these gentlemen, Kins, so... Because I'm behind schedule, mate, so I want to get something done at the same time.
All right, mate.
I shouldn't have said
what
that.
You got to do.
But here you go. I'll be back short. I might pop back as soon as I've done it and join the conversation anyway, eh?
Awesome, mate. Here we go. Caleb, mate, welcome to the show.
Hey.
Hey, congrats on winning the junior. Well done. Getting on the podium there and taking out the first day. You were pretty stoked, mate.
Yeah, no, cheers. It was hard racing. And, yeah, it was quite tough, but I managed to pull through some very good races, and yeah.
Wicked, right? Wicked. Hey, now that's awesome. Look, I do appreciate you taking out some time just to jump in and join us for a bit of a chat. Let's wind back a little bit, mate. How long have you been doing the Ministocks?
2 years now, I believe.
2 years. So just to explain for the viewers that are watching this, Caleb, Natasha Fraser, who's Caleb Smith's idol? I will ask you that soon, mate. Hey, just rewind back, just clarify for viewers, what's the junior section? What's that all about? How does that work?
So it's 13 and under,
Okay.
I believe. Well, at that meet, it was 13 and under.
Okay.
And top 13 from each group went through. I'm not too sure how much people in each group, but yeah, just top 13 from each group, and leaves top 26 in the finals, and yeah, just Yeah.
Just wait for from there. All right, cool. So, okay, that's pretty understandable. It's kind of once you start in the mini stock, you start at a junior level, depending on where it is. Obviously, I know you get kind of our play type of licensing or ribbon, and some tracks have,
Yeah.
and then of course you advance up to the senior role as well, which we are going to talk to the senior winner later in the show, mate. Tell me about it. The build up to obviously Mini Stocks in Paradise, 140 cars. It's a massive event in Rotorua. They put on a wonderful show. What was the build up like for you last week?
Oh, it was a bit nerve-wracking watching
Yeah.
the teams, and yeah, I just thought to myself, if it's not going to get handed to me, so I just had to earn it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what's your background with racing, mate? How'd you get into the speedway and into mini stocks? What's the background? Is it a family thing?
Yeah, family. I've been watching racing most of my life. I've always been supporting Jacko in the modified, and yeah, Dad showed me this car that popped up on Facebook,
Yeah.
and yeah, we decided to buy it, and then done that up, and I ran that for about a year, and
Yeah.
Dad thought I was good enough to jump in a new car, so I did, and my old car went to my little brother, who's now racing, and yeah, so it's first year
Okay.
in my
Yeah.
new car, and at the moment it's going quite good.
Mate, it's going damn bloody good because look what you won over the weekend just gone. You know, you've kind
Yeah,
of come
yeah.
to grips with it pretty quick, and you're only a young man yourself. So, what happens for you next after winning this title? Do you move up into the senior class?
Yep. I'll be in the seniors next year.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think I've got a few more months until I'm a senior.
Yeah.
Till my
Cool,
birthday,
mate.
and yeah.
All right. Okay. You go into school now, right? You go get ready for school, mate. You're going to go catch up with your mates and everything.
Yeah,
Do you
yeah.
tell her what you achieved, or most will already know? I'm guessing you're on the social media all over the bloody place. But what's it like going to school? You know, when you catch up with your friends and you tell them what you've achieved.
Oh, it's yeah, it's quite cool because
Yeah.
a lot of people ask me about cars and all the car parts, and if they need a hand with something, I'm always there to give them a hand. But yeah, it's quite awesome.
And do you do the work on your actual mini stock, you and the family?
Yep, yep. Yeah, I like
Yeah.
to help out with the cars and help out with my dad's stock car and help out with others. And yeah,
So Dad's got a stock car.
yep, yep. Dad's got a stock car.
Wicked, mate. So how's Dad go? Do you compete with him?
Oh, yeah, yeah. think,
Any- pardon?
Oh, he's just started, but he'll get there.
Okay. Well, hey, that's all good, you know. Dad's out there, you're out there doing it, and your little brother's out there. It's a family thing, isn't it?
Yep, yep. We've got 3 stock cars and 2 minis, but there's only 1 stock car running at the moment, and hopefully my big brother and my sister jump in the other 2
Wicked.
stock cars.
Wicked, man. Cool. That's cool to hear. You know, it's a family thing. It's like what Booker said earlier on with Ricky, talking to us, Ricky Cody and her family. She made new friends, and I'm guessing no different to you, mate. You made some new friends at Rotorua the weekend?
Oh yeah, I made heaps,
Yeah.
which is quite cool.
Wicked. You got a new any more new friends being added to your Facebook, to your Snapchat, or anything like that? Your Instagram?
Too much to count.
That's cool, mate. Hey, good on you. And obviously, you can't do without your family support, and they all work on the cars. And obviously, it's a family thing that you do, which is awesome. What about your sponsors, mate? You got your sponsors handy to do a bit of a shout out to?
Yep, I've got my sponsors here. So I just want to thank Mum and Dad. Dad does a lot of work on the car. It takes time off work and all of that, and Mum gives me a lot of support, and yeah, motivates me quite a lot. And so we've got Repco from Hamilton, Custom Barn Doors, Dennis Autos, Bruce Dunn, who's our mechanic, and Cletus Metalworks, Nigel Hazelton. I think he's recently jumped in a saloon. He was in a stock car, but yeah, he's recently jumped in a saloon. Is doing quite good.
Hey, it's good to see some of the names. I know some of those names you made mention of, from back in the day, still racing and doing what they do, but they're out there supporting the young people like yourself, because the reality, mate, you guys are the future in the girls' zone.
Yeah. Can't underestimate them.
No, exactly. Let's talk about some of the flags behind you, your ribbons up there as well, and your trophies. That's pretty impressive, mate, for a young man. You seem to be pedaling along all right.
Yep. Yeah, just got the hang of it, and I just told myself, have a little bit of trust in the car, and that's all I did on the weekends, and sent it into the corners,
Mm.
and yeah, do the mahi, get the treats.
That's the one, mate. You're 100% right. You sound like Brad Lay when you say send it. He always thought he talks about the modified driver. You got to send it.
Yeah.
What's the biggest result that you achieved in your small career so far in the junior mini stocks? I'm guessing this is it, eh? The number one on the MIP.
Yep, that's
Yeah. So what's your goals for the future, mate?
to hold one NZ in a super.
Yeah. Okay.
Super stock.
Yeah. You want to do teams racing eventually?
Yep.
Yeah.
I'll do that. Yeah, I'll just have a few years in the super stock or a stock car and jump in the teams.
Wicked, bro. Wicked. Good goals. You got to have that passion and that drive. And like you say, you do the mahi, you get the treats. Look, we've got Deegan Butcher joining us. Obviously, you wear what he won in the weekend. Do you go into the senior class and maybe emulate what this young man's done as well? Where he's won that. Are you going to go into the senior class of the mini stocks after this?
Yep.
Yeah. Get
Yeah.
out there and do more laps, so more years, behind the wheel.
Yeah.
Wicked. And obviously, like you said, your big goal in the future is to a stock car, maybe race alongside with dad and the older brother, and then eventually into a super stock, eh?
Yeah. That's it. And yeah.
Put the stock car, super stock aside, mate. If there's another class or speedway around the oval, what would you have a go at? What would you love to have a go at?
Have to say midget.
Yeah.
Yep.
You want to throw it into the corners and high line, low line, and just give it hell, eh?
Yeah. That's it. And yeah, let's go sideways.
Sideways, fast is non-stop. Who do you follow in the midgets?
Oh, Mitch Fabish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I caught up with the Fabish family over the weekend at the Palmy teams. Yeah, they're in the same hotel as we had a good little chat. Have to catch up with them and Tony sometime soon. And no doubt, not surprised you want to jump in the midgets with the Fabish and everything like that, mate. You've had a brilliant weekend. Plenty going on back at school. And what, you got exams coming up for you?
Oh no.
Late in the year?
I think that'll be next year.
Yeah, next year, eh?
Next year.
Awesome, mate. Hey, well, thank you for joining us. Well done. Facebook, you got a social media page where everyone can give you a bit of a follow or like?
Yeah. Smith Boys Racing Team. That's it.
That's it all there, Ray. I see you guys shared some of our stuff earlier, so thank you for sharing that, and it helps to get out there. And again, mate, congrats on what you achieved winning the MIP Juniors. First overall, third was 972R Jimmy Crawford. Second was young Boston Joblin. It's a name that's associated with Speedway. That 52P in yourself and the 98K, mate. Well done, and congrats once again, and well deserved, eh? You enjoy yourself.
Yeah. Cheers.
Awesome, mate. Thank you. Take care, eh?
Yeah, you too.
All right, mate. See you later. Hey, that, of course, is young Caleb Smith winning the junior section of the MIP. We caught up with this young man on Wednesday night, as Booker said, as part of our build-up to the DriftKartz Ministocks in Paradise held over the last couple of days. He wins away on top of the podium, winning, of course, the MIP and the seniors. It's Deegan Butcher who joins us right now. He should be sitting there in the corner, ready to rock on in. Deegan, mate, how are you?
Yeah, good. Yourself?
Good, mate. Congratulations on what you achieved on Saturday night.
Yeah, thanks for that. Yeah, I'm pretty blown away. It's only just sort of sunk in this morning. Honestly, didn't go into that weekend thinking I'd come away with something like this, but we knew my car was fast, so obviously went there and tried and come away with the result that we wanted.
Yeah, well done, mate. I can see that's a trophy there right by you and the flag, so you got a couple of wins, eh?
Yeah, I won both my Heat 1s on both nights, so I ended up winning my Heat 1 for qualifying and then Heat 1 of finals night.
Good on you. So tell me about qualifying, mate, because we caught up with you on the Wednesday. You know, some people were giving you a bit of flack in the comments and everything like that and all this type of stuff. That's just part of it. You have a bit of fun, but how prepared were you for the qualifying night? Because that was one of the biggest aims for all those kids that were driving, was to try and qualify out of 140 plus cars to get to your top 26, especially in your section. There might have been less than that. Mate, it wasn't easy coming, was it?
No, I had a pretty stacked group. Had Flynn Fraser, Colin Wright, and Zach Ingram. One of the guys that are up there had everyone in my group was fast and just had to obviously do what I needed to do, and just went out there and just did what I needed to do.
Yeah, keep it straight, mate. Keep it away from the wall and just keep looking forward. Don't look back and just foot down and do what you need to do, eh?
Yeah, that was my biggest thing, is just to get around that first corner without spinning out or getting stuck out wide and getting tangled up, which I managed to stay away from, which was pretty ideal, and slipped out of those first corners pretty good to give me a good position to start the race.
Every driver you talk about that races at Rotorua, it's always that turn 1, turn 2. Once you can get through there, you should be pretty well all right most of the time, eh?
Yeah. No, that first corner, even in a mini stock, you just got to be looking ahead and make sure that you don't get caught up in any of the stuff that's going on.
Yeah, once that happens, it's just about, it's just about over sometimes. Not all the time if you can make your way through, but yeah, it's that first one. You like Rotorua track, mate? You like racing there?
Yeah, that's one of my favourite tracks, just the venue and the whole build-up towards the track and just everything about it. So, well-maintained track and do a lot of prep into making it how it is, and yeah, I love that track.
Mate, 20 years the event, celebrated itself over the weekend just gone, to Stan Sonny and all the volunteer workers there. They've put a lot of effort into this event, it's just growing and growing. And the amount of drivers we had, the actual former winners over the years gone by, Booker was showing that on a list. There are some big names, and mate, your name's just been added into that list.
Yeah, no, that's pretty good achievement. Well, yeah, I've always sort of had a thought about winning this, and I'm so stoked to come away with the win and to have my name, on the trophy, and be in the book to say that I won MIP is pretty good.
Mate, you just didn't only win MIP, because there's another trophy sitting right next to you at the Piers. You won that as well.
Yeah, I ended up winning Best Pairs, with another club mate, Seth Island. So I'm pretty stoked to get that too.
Okay, what is it about the Bay, mate? Because it's been a pretty bloody good weekend for the B, for the track. You look at the second place in the New Zealand Super Saloons. I know there's a couple of events that we ran over the weekend. The letter B's been quite prominent in the winning circle, especially this weekend, mate. What is it you guys do down there?
No, we just always have a good turnout at Miani with the Ministocks, and everyone's fast, so we're already up there, battling each other, and we were pretty prepared coming into it. So it's good to have, fast cars at home to, sort of get when you first start the season, get into that racing mode and have some good battles with your other club mates.
Wicked, mate. That's what it's all about. That's how you build yourself as a confident driver, and you get prepared, especially around your mates. Ashton, here he is. He's watching at the moment. Flynn Fraser, can you ask Deacon to give us a rundown on Heat 1 finals night?
Oh yeah, that was probably one of the races I actually had. It was me, Flynn, and Zach Ingram were having a three-way battle. It was pretty intense. We're just swapping each lap. Flynn would go out front, and I'd be back in third, and we'd switch round. And yeah, it was probably one of the funnest races I've had. Good to be battling with the boys, and just a fun race.
Like when you think, the two you guys are on with the show last Wednesday and having a bit of fun with us, and we were just sharing what you guys do and thanking your sponsors, your family, and so forth. But to do what you see on the track, you kind of know each other and you just swap positions. That's what racing's about. You're having fun with your mates.
That's just obviously one of my funnest races I've ever done. Knowing that they're my good mates and have been for ages. Just battling with them. Yeah.
Mate, I suppose, that could all change one day when Flynn Fraser's in a team and you're in a team. I'm guessing it could be the R versus the B one day. And, on the track, it's different, but off the track, mates, that's how it should be. Whatever happens on the track should just stay there, eh?
yeah, that's what my dad tells me too. You know, like when we go to race at a championship like that, like they're my mates and all, but we're there to race. You know, there to get the stuff we need to get done. So, but off the track, yeah, sweet as.
Okay. You've got a lot of congrats, Deegan, here. You raced well from Ricky in the 22 PT, mate. It's good to see, you know. Congrats from the 83 M team, the Fraser family, obviously, Natasha. Yeah, Craig Chatfield. Luckily, Tiana wasn't out there with you, bro. Oh, it's cool. So, obviously, what I asked Caleb, mate, are you at school tomorrow? What's the deal there back at school? Are you finished school weekend?
Yeah.
What's going on?
Yeah, back to school tomorrow. Yep.
Yeah, so how do you tell your mates and everyone at school, teachers and whatnot, what you won and what you've achieved?
Yeah, sometimes if they ask, not really though. I just kind of get on with my day.
Yeah, just carry on as normal. Is this the biggest achievement you've had so far today in your small career? Yeah.
Yeah, this is the biggest achievement that I've
Wicked.
ever had. So
Wicked, man.
you know,
That's cool.
I've been on the team a couple of times in the seconds and thirds, but to come away with first at MIP is, I'm pretty good.
Mate, there's a name to remember. Your name, mate. You've just said seconds and thirds, and to win what you've done. Yeah, okay. The Butcher name's going to carry on, especially down there in the B, and do it proud, I betcha. Mate, future aspirations for you, what you going to be doing?
Well, hopefully going into the Superstock. Just still got to have a talk with Dad and, you know, suss everything out. But, that's my plan to go into the Super. Maybe at the end of the season, just see how everything goes. But, that's my goal, to jump in the Superstock.
Mate, unbelievable Superstock time. Yeah, you're right there, David. I love Deegan. That's Bailey Cooper. Mate, all your friends from racing. And that's what it's about, you know. We read it earlier on from the Cody family there as well, just mentioning what it's about. You made new friends, and social media, I'm guessing the congratulations messages and everything like that would have been blowing up, mate. You would have thousands of those.
Yeah, no, I actually had a couple messages from a couple Superstock drivers saying congratulations to me, which is,
Wicked. All right, better thank who you going to thank, mate? You got mum, dad, and the crew, and the family, and all your sponsors.
Yeah, well, first of all, obviously Dad for, you know, all the preparation we did leading up to MIP. Mum, she was at the track cooking us burgers and, you know, doing all the organising and doing all that stuff. CSL Race Engines, they're a huge part to me in my racing. Always helping us out and making the car obviously go how it goes. Vision Designs for making the car look good. Ben Hire, just for, like I said last time, always been on board with me. Kelson Services for all the merch, helping me pay for the merch, and the merch is on Dirt Locker, so anyone can go out and buy my merch. It's just on Dirt Locker on Facebook, and it'll pop up. Obviously Murray Long from Auto Super Shop, just for, you know, all my like starter keys and batteries and just whatever we need and all that stuff. Eastweld Engineering for all the steel work and all that. But that's basically all my sponsors.
If not, if you've forgotten all of those, go to the Facebook page and it's all on this t-shirt. Just stand up for one little quick second, mate. There you go. There's all the sponsors on the shirt. Check that one out. And Dirt Locker, is that right? Where you can get your merch, Dirt Locker? Yeah,
Dirt Locker. And you get there's hats, t-shirts, hoodies, just whatever you want.
Right. All right. Brooke Singer up the B. Bay's dads, James Buckrell's watching, mates. Always good to have him on the show. Mate, it's something about the bell. I don't know what it is. It's just a good pedigree of drivers coming on through. And a mini stock class is an attribute to many tracks, not only just the B, but tracks up and down the country. Like I say, that's the future of our drivers. And, mate, you've got a big future here to yourself, just like young Caleb Smith, you know, only a young man winning the junior. And also not forgetting to the other drivers who competed and won all their tiers as well. So, you know, third on the podium for you was Thomas Davis in the 7W. Second was Tom Steele. There's another Bay driver, 21B, and of course yourself and 98B, mate. So well done to all those drivers that turned up and raced over the last 2 nights, wherever you may have travelled. I know some came from way down in the south as well. That's a big journey. But, you know, they enjoyed themselves and well deserved, mate. Congrats to you, your family and all your sponsors that support you, eh? Well done.
Thanks, guys. Thanks for having me on the show.
Always a pleasure, mate. You know, the other thing too, Kins, what you don't realise is we've got such a great theme song for Hawke's Bay. You know, that's all about. You know,
I knew what he was
Deegan,
going
you know how to sing
here.
that song, don't you, mate? Eh? Hey, proud to be a Hawk. You'll be a Hawkeye one day. Even Regan's got there.
Yeah,
Future Hawkeye.
Yeah,
Hey.
yeah, hopefully. That's the plan.
That's awesome, mate. That's awesome. Oh, I'm glad you guys could come on and talk to us, both you guys, Deegan and Caleb. It's good. And don't forget, people, that tonight as well, because we are a sim racing community as well. So after this, we'll probably finish. I'll probably shut the stream down and fire it back up again about 8:15. But we had the finals for our team's racing, and myself and Kins haven't done that well. Maybe we should give the wheel to these two fellas to take over for us for the night, you know. But yeah, we're
rubbish, mate.
Shit. Yeah. So the finals are going for first and second in the teams tonight will be Wellington versus Wanganui and Busters versus Christchurch. So tune back in at about 8:15 and you'll see some idiots driving around there sim racing in the Superstocks. If you haven't seen it before, I recommend you do it, because people, they do get a shock when they see it. It's quite a hard case. Both of you guys done sim racing?
You ever done sim racing, Caleb?
No, but I've wanted to.
Wanted to? Have you got a
Yeah.
computer, mate?
Nah.
Who was that,
Oh, you
Dan
got a-
over the shoulder then?
You got a PS4 or Xbox, I think?
Oh yeah, I got a PS4.
Oh, could be one day, mate. Deegan, you ever done it? Done some sim stuff?
Yeah, I played a bit of R Factor in that.
Yeah. Oh, we're good guys. Ask Dad, he's next year. Has he done any sim racing?
Yeah, Wreckfest.
Breakfast.
We used to
Yeah,
play
bro.
with Mike Mack, Jason Long, and
Oh, yeah, they all do it, don't they? Yeah.
Right. Okay.
I'll be trying to go to bed because of PlayStation tomorrow. I'll be trying to go to bed and Dad's screaming at 11:30 doing teams events and shit.
Oh, well, looks like we're going to have to try and create a rec feast night to have some fun. And then that's a long one. Hey, you two guys, young men, names for the future. Caleb Smith, Deegan Butcher are going to be around for some time on the motorsport speedway scene anyway. Awesome to have you guys join us. And again, congrats to you both on what you achieved. Good luck for the future. All the best at school. And yeah, try and keep all the girls away from you young men, eh? We're good.
Enjoy the
Cheers,
moment,
boys.
guys. Enjoy it. Make sure you enjoy it.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
See you later. See ya.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, how cool was that, Booker? You know, a couple of young men. And look, all of you drivers that went to the MIP in the weekend have massive future. No matter if you didn't make it on the podium or not, you know, just keep going and having fun and do what you do. Mum and dads and the crew and the family and your sponsors will keep supporting you. And as long as you are trucking along and enjoying it, well, what more can you ask for? As long as kids are happy and enjoying themselves. We only spoke to another guy on Thursday, and that's what he loves about Ministocks, is just seeing kids being happy, smiling, and having fun, you know, and yeah, doing what they do. They could be doing other stupid stuff. So at least they're out there doing it. The stupid stuff, mate, just leave it to Booker and I, and you'll see us, and you can have a laugh at us later on in about 50 odd minutes.
Yeah. So we'll be we're gonna leave now, and I'm gonna go do some practice maybe. But please join us at about I'll fire everything back up about 8:15. There's no point you guys sitting here watching me practice and make a dick of myself. But thanks for tuning in. Thank you for supporting those that tuned in on Wednesday and tuned in today to support these young kids. They had a massive weekend. They deserve everything they've got. They all tried hard. And I love it how they say they made new friends and did everything like that. That's awesome. So, hey, it's awesome to have them on. And I think it's going to have to be an annual thing, kids. I think we're going to have to get these kids on every year for this.
Yeah.
I think next year, me and you're going to have to make the trip and do the scrutineering, I think, aren't we? And stand there and interview every single driver at Ministocks in Paradise next year.
Yeah. You'll be there.
Yeah.
I've signed up for another role next year, 2024. I'm the chieftain for they apparently want me 3 to 4 years. I've said 2
so
at the
it's going to be
moment.
the same. We'll have to talk to Sonia and Stan and see if we can't shift them.
Hey, Hey, don't forget to also, as Booker made mention right at the very start, the Outback 4x4 New Zealand Stock Car Teams Championship gets underway this Friday, Saturday. If you're going to be travelling up to Huntly International Speedway, please take care, be safe out there. It's a big build-up week. As Booker said, it's only a 4-day week show, Monday to Thursday, and we will start at 7 p.m. 11 teams will be joining us. You've got the list there, my friend.
I have 11 teams indeed, and Red Wooten and sponsors and co. So yeah, we have Monday night. We've got the Can-Do Fishing Crushers, which is Christchurch. We have the Speedway Garage Otago Outlaws team. We have the Wellington Young Guns. That's Monday night. Tuesday night, Stratford Stormers, Wanganui Vulcans, Miani Maulers. Wednesday, we start off the night with Red Wooten sponsors and the live draw of your teams. So your teams live draw your groups and how they do it. So that'll be there too. Then straight after them, we're going to have the Waikato Raiders and the Rotorua Rascals. And to finish the week off, Thursday night, we've got the Demon Palmerston North Pumas, the Auckland Alley Cats, and your AP Kings. So it's a big week, mate. Another big week, and it's going to be awesome. And then not long after that, we'll probably be into the build-up for the New Zealands again. So it's all go. It's all go. So, yeah. And if you're up in Auckland, we hope you're safe, or on the East Coast, keep safe. Yeah. And, yeah.
And don't forget, too, the 22nd of Feb. So that's only a few weeks away. We've got the big auction night. We've got special things planned around that as well. How we're going to make it easier for all our viewers to kind of participate and win items to all of those teams and to every single person that's given kindly to our auction. Much appreciated. So we've still got that going on. I know we've been quiet over the last few days around this, but it's still all go for the 22nd of February. So please put that down in your calendar, jump back on board and support two good causes. The Pauldridge family go Slideways, money going that way, and also on the other side to the New Zealand Cancer Society. But otherwise, be safe out there, like Booker said. Take care. Thanks for joining us on this special show. Congratulating Caleb Smith and Deegan Butcher. And of course, come back in about
say 20, say about 40 minutes. In about 40 minutes, and we'll be up and running for the Kokpit teams, Superstock teams. So that'll be a bit of fun.
We'll catch you guys soon, eh?
Take care. We'll see you soon.
Welcome along, everyone. What was it like, that experience jumping into your first race?
It's been my life ever since I can remember.
Look, it really was unbelievable.
I think it's awesome.
Just go out there and give it your every time. And
When you're young and you're getting your old man Superstock and you wreck it, I mean, it's pretty cool.
Craig Booker with the big smile. He is the voice that's behind what you get to hear every Sunday night.
Give it the hoot, Daddy. Look at that field. Doesn't it look fantastic?